What would you say was one of your all-time favorite moments, and why?
Mine was the first day when I had to run up a ladder to a top and I looked at painting. And one of the people on the show told me that I shouldn't run up the ladder because that's not what the previous Dumbledore had done. So I said, well, that's what this one's doing. And so that's I'm particularly because it was my first moment in the show. I'll never forget it.
Mine would be in the again the Goblet of Fire when we filmed the Yule Ball sequence, because we did that over the whole week, the week before Christmas, and not only had 3 weeks before that we'd all had dancing lessons, which is quite cool. So we got to do that, but then there was a rock band who played, the Weird Sisters, which unfortunately didn't make the film for one reason or another. They were amazing. It was like a live concert. And to just sit there and there was like a mosh pit breaking out, crowds. Like we had Warwick Davis crowd surf, which was pretty cool. To do that again would be wicked.
All right, very cool.
Favorite day on set. I'm gonna copy Michael's. My first day on set was we filmed the first scene we ever shot was the last scene in the first movie.
Oh wow.
So we learned straight away, like that was my first ever time on a film set, full stop. So we learned straight away that they don't film it all in order. And we filmed it in this little village called Gothland, which is in the middle of the countryside in England. And I can remember being so nervous. And all I had to do was get off the train. Like that's it, that's all I had to do. But I was so nervous because there was hundreds and hundreds of crew working, and there was some like press people all lined up. They weren't supposed to be there, but they were trying to get the first shots of Harry Potter being filmed. Mm-hmm. And I remember it was a nice sunny day, and we had to walk with umbrellas covering us. And I was only about that big, and my voice sounded like I was on helium. So it was quite a very memorable day, and kind of I can define that as that was the start of my acting career. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. Evanna?
Mine, I actually have like a deep regret about one of the, it's not even a scene, but because I was kind of involved in some of Luna's, like her jewellery, some of that kind of design. And I remember on the 7th movie, they were making Luna's house, and they were trying to figure out what to put on the walls, and they asked me did I want to paint some things for her. And I remember at the time I had exams coming up, and the Hermione came out in me and was like, I'm sorry, producers, I have to do my homework and exams. I'm not going to paint anything for the walls on Luna's house. And now I look back, I have no idea what the homework was, but I do remember the artwork on the walls, and I just made the wrong decision there, so I really regret that.
But you should always do your homework.
Should you though? Should you?
Yeah.
I think it was a bad choice, yeah. And I would also probably go back to day number 1, my first audition, and just freak out the cast less, because I knew everything about them, and when we would have conversations, I would kind of fill in the gaps sometimes, like they'd be telling me about themselves, and I'd be like, oh yeah, your birthday's this, and this is what you like, and I think I really freaked out Dan, and I think he's always kind of kept me there for that reason. And I feel bad. Yeah, I just would have been cooler. I wasn't cool then.
Great answers. That's